Hello guys, welcome to your own YouTube channel, English with Teacher Shiv. And today in this video, we are going to talk about that how can we learn a foreign accent. Because I've been asked by many people that, sir, the way you speak English is entirely different from the way we Indians speak English. Just because you have a very different accent. How did you learn it? So the answer of this question is I haven't learned any accent in my entire life, to be very honest with you. Because I don't believe on accent. What I believe on, that is correct pronunciation. But still, if you want to learn this accent or if you want to learn any foreign accent, so here in this video, I'm going to share all those magical and golden tips with you. So watch this video till end. And those who are new to this channel, please do subscribe and click on bell icon in order to get notification of more informative videos of English. All right. So let's get started with this video. First and foremost thing that you have to remember this thing in your mind. If you want to learn a foreign accent, you have to choose one accent for yourself. And the accent which you have chosen, you have to stick with that. It could be anything. American, British, Canadian, Australian. Depends on your choice. But make sure the accent which you have chosen, you are literally stuck with that accent. Which means you should not make amalgamation or mixture of two different accents. If you'll do it, so people may not understand you. They will get confused because you are mixing two different accents. Alright? Okay. Now, second thing is that you have to talk with native speakers as much as possible. Resource could be anything. It depends. But there are so many applications available on Play Store that you can download. And after that, you can have a very great and healthy conversation with native speakers. Why I'm asking you to talk with them? Because the more you'll talk to them, the better you can understand the psychology behind this accent. All right? Because when you talk to them face to face, you can observe them very closely how they are speaking, how they are using that accent. And I can understand in initial days, you will feel so many difficulties in order to understand them because that accent is new for you. You haven't used that accent in your entire life. But as you have decided, so you have to learn it. And how will you learn it? When you'll start talking to them. Because environment plays a very imperative role in one's personality and behavior. All right? I hope you have seen many Indians when they go foreign countries like United States, United Kingdom, and after a few years when they come back to India, the way they speak is entirely different the way we speak English. Why? Because they live there. They got that environment where they are acquainted with foreign accent. So this is how we can create a foreign accent ambience for ourselves through talking to them. All right? Okay. Rule number 3 is you have to immerse yourself in order to learn this accent. You have to watch native speakers' videos as much as possible on YouTube, on television, mobile, anywhere, wherever you want to watch. But try to deep down yourself in order to watch their videos. On the other hand, you can watch Hollywood movies with subtitles. Because once you are going to become accustomed in order to watch Hollywood movies, you are going to understand everything about that accent. Because naturally you have created an environment where you can talk to them or you can listen to them and you can see their posture, the mouth muscles, every single thing that you can acquire in order to learn this foreign accent. right? Now, rule number 4 is try to listen native speakers as much as possible. For example, if you are not getting chance to talk with them because of some reason, or you don't love to watch native speakers videos, all you can do is try to listen some podcasts, especially BBC podcast and TED Talks, where native speakers speak English, and listen to them very carefully what exactly they are speaking, how they are speaking. It may be possible in initial stage you feel so many difficulties in order to understand the accent, but once you are going to train your brain or your mind that yes, I want to adopt this accent, definitely after a few days you are going to understand them and eventually you are going to speak like them. All right. Now, rule number 5 is you have to train your mouth muscles in order to produce sound as they produce. They just focus on their lip sync, tip of tongue, teeth muscles, jaw muscles, glottal sound, nasal sound, the way they release air, and vocal cords, everything, right? So there are some exercises that you can do every single day in order to produce sounds like them. For example, you can shout like this, ah, and sometime, right? Just keep finger here in your glottal muscle and just say, zzz, right? I know it's quite funny, but it's true. Because learning an accent is not about learning an accent. It's all about learning a culture as well. You have to learn the culture as well a little bit if you want to speak like them, right? So just train your mouth muscles because we people are so lazy about opening up our mouth or producing some sounds. But in their case, they don't feel sluggish in order to open their mouth or in order to work with their mouth muscles, right? Okay, next point is IPA. What is it? IPA simply means International Phonetic Alphabet. There are two types of IPAs. First one is American IPA, and second one is British IPA. So depending on the accent you have chosen for yourself in order to acquire, you have to choose IPA as well. For example, if you want to sound like our American speaker, so you have to go for American IPA. And if you want to sound like a British speaker, so you have to choose British IPA. There are 44 sounds, 24 consonant and 20 vowel sounds, which you need to practice every single day in order to speak like a native speaker. Alright? Okay, the next one is you can go for tongue twisters of native speakers, which means there are so many tongue twisters which are available in Google, and you can download those tongue twisters. Try to practice with those tongue twisters like a native speaker. You have to pretend that you are a native speaker of English and you have to read like that. Okay? Even though whenever you are reading a book, any article, magazine, so just try to speak like a native speaker. You have to feel from inside that yes, you are a native speaker of English. Though you are not, that's true, but you have to feel like that if you want to acquire that accent, right? Okay, now next thing is quite funny, but it's really interesting. I love it. What is it? It is you have to sing English songs. Yes, you heard me right. You have to sing English songs. Because when you start singing English songs, you can feel that accent from your inside, which you want to acquire. You feel that I'm perfectly like a native speaker. You know what? Actually, I'm a very bad singer, but still, just for a demo or for the example, I'm going to sing 2 or 3 lines, but don't laugh at me, okay? Okay, let me try to do it. You don't know the way you guys are talking with me. I never tried to have this fun. Why are you blaming me? You wanna sound like an native speaker, just try to copy me. This is how I have learned it. Don't try to do it. Oh, okay, sorry. So I hope you get my point. I'm not saying that you have to sing as I have sang because my voice is so eccentric, but you have to understand the melody of this accent, the beauty of this language. The more you are going to dive into this language, the better you can come up with, right? So just try to sing some English songs along with lyrics, and you would find that intonation, the voice modulation inside you while speaking English, that you can help out yourself in order to learn a different accent. Got it? I hope you get my point. Now, next thing is, I hope you heard about shadowing technique. Shadowing is nothing, simply means imitation or copy someone. You can go to Google or on YouTube. You can find so many videos about shadowing technique, where you'll find there are two people that are talking with each other, or sometimes the only one person is talking, and you have to repeat after him what exactly he's speaking. He's actually a native speaker, right? So whatever he'll speak, you have to copy him completely as it is, right? So if you'll follow shadowing technique, this could be a very easy method for you to acquire a foreign accent. Next thing I would say that if you want to follow shadowing technique, you can play a role play game. Just for example, there are two friends, okay, and they are talking with each other in English. So what they can do, they can play a role that they both pretend themselves that they both are native speaker from United States, and they can talk with each other. So let me give one demo. Um, oh God, it's quite funny, but okay, let me try it. Hey, hello, how are you doing? I'm doing great. What about you? How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. So, how was your day so far? My day so far, so good. And how about your learning? How it's going on? It's going well, but I don't know. I wanted to learn a foreign accent, but I'm not getting ideas. How can I do it? Okay. So this is how like you can create an English speaking environment, a foreign accent environment between you. And this is the best way that you can practice. All right. Okay. The next one is you have to learn connected English. Now, you might be thinking, what is this all about, right? It's something new and a bit complicated as well, but that's fun. I'll try to make it simple for you. Connected English is nothing, but it's all about when you just mix two sound or drop the sound or add sounds and produce a different new sound. So this is all we can say about connected English. So basically there are three parts in connected English. Number one, assimilation, where you just mix two sound or you produce sound near to another sound. So for example, I'll say I live in India. I live in India. So when I'm using assimilation, I would say I live in India. Live in India. Sound. Okay. Now, second one is allusion. What is allusion? Allusion means when you cut the sound or drop a sound. For example, I'll say, let me try it. Let me try it. But in spite of saying let me, I'll say, let me try it. Let me try it. Right? So you drop the T sound. The last one is intuition. What is it? It is something when you add some new sound in order to produce a new sound. For example, go away, go away. Simple. But in spite of saying this, I'll say go away, go away, go away. What sound is there, right? So this is a bit complicated, but if you practice, You can master it, no doubt at all. All right. Now, next is, if you want to learn a foreign accent, just try to follow one native speaker on YouTube to whom you want to talk, and whom you want to copy. If you want to sound like him, try to follow him, listen to him more and more, watch his video, and try to act like him. Try to imitate him completely. The way he speaks, the way he modulates his mouth muscle, the way he produces different sound, the way he uses glottal sound, vocal cords, his tonality, pace, rate of speech, and every single thing, whatever, right? Because if you start imitating someone, it would be very easy for you to make a comparison between the guy to whom you want to sound like and the way you speak in English in a different accent, right? So these all are some golden tips and tricks from my side in order to learn a foreign accent. And if you have any more point that you want to add, please write it down in the comment section. Moreover, if you want me to come up with some other topic in which you want me to come up with a video, please do let me know in the comment section. I'll make video for you about that particular topic. So I hope you have enjoyed the session. Thank you guys for watching this video till end, and don't forget to click on subscribe button. Bye bye.